Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain you chapter 2 of English book class 3. The heading, as you can see, the magical book. So let's start. The vacation was coming to an end. The school would reopen in a week. That means Harish vacation is going to be end and the school is going to be open within a week. Harish was watching TV when he heard his mother shout from the other room. Harish, what he is doing? He is watching a television, and at that time what he heard? He heard that his mother was shouting from the another room. What she is saying? She is saying, Harish, are you ready? The counter closes at 12 o'clock. We have to hurry. That means she is saying she have to go to the school counter and the counter closes at 12 o'clock. So they had to hurry and reach the counter. Harish hurriedly put on his shoes and shouted back. What did Harish do? Harish was wearing his shoes and he shouted back, Yes, Mom, I am ready. I am waiting for you near the car. The Harish is ready and her mom is waiting for him near the car. Harish and his mother were going to collect his books and notebooks for class 3 from the school. That means what? Harish and his mother, both of them are going to collect the new textbooks and notebooks. For which class? For class 3. His friend Amit has already got his books. They were glossy and colorful. That means what? His friend Amit, one of his friend Amit, he have already collected his book from the school counter, and the book is very glossy and colorful, attractive. Glossy means here shining, you can see. As soon as Harish got the book from the counter, he leafed through. Leaf through means, you can see here, leaf through means quickly turn the pages and reading a little loud. That means as soon as he got the book, he quickly turned the pages and go through. The pages were so crisp and neat, very neat and tidy. The pages are very neat and tidy. On the way, mother warned him, remember Harish, you are big boy now. That means he has promoted to class 3 and now he is a big boy. You must keep these books properly. No tearing page, no making rockets and book. What he used to do, as he is a children, he used to turn all the pages and make boats and rockets out of it, and he used to play. No, mother, this year I will keep my book neat. I won't tear pages, I promise. He promised to his mother that this year he won't tear the pages of his book. Harish was good at studies. He played basketball well, but he had one bad habit. He treated his books badly. What he did? He is very good in studies. He is very good in basketball also, but a very bad habit in him is that he used to treated his books very badly. Tear the pages, throw the book here and there. He would tear the pages, touch them with dirty hand, throw them around, and often misplace them. All these bad habits he have is related to book. That means he doesn't care for his book. His parents and teachers scolded him several times for this. For this is a very bad habit. So his parents, teachers, both of them scolded for this for several times, many times. But he did not listen. His mother hoped at last this year he will be more careful. So his mother hoped that at least this year he will be more careful related to his book. That means he will take care of his book. The school reopened. The school opened and the class began. Harish proudly carried his new books to the school. But just 2 months in a school term, all the books were looking different. Okay, just within 2 months, he have turned all the pages, make his book very dirty. all totally different. His English notebook has no cover, mathematics had many pages missing, the Hindi textbooks were torn. These are the things that happens to his books. What happens? English notebook has no cover, maths book are pages are missing, Hindi textbook are torn. Harish's mother got angry seeing the pathetic shape of his book. Harish's mother got very angry because before only he told him that you should take care of your book, but he did not. She decided to teach him a lesson. She went to see Harish English teachers, Mrs. Jaya. So she went to one of his English teacher, Mrs. Jaya, and they thought of a plan. So both of them, they planned something to teach a lesson to Harish. On Monday morning, Harish was getting ready for school. It was Monday and Harish was wearing his shoes, tie and getting ready. Mother, did you see my English notebook? I have a test today. That means he asked his mother that have she seen her his English book, because there is a test today. No, Harish, I am sure it's somewhere there. So she said, no, I haven't seen. Might be look here and there. Have you checked inside your bag and shelf? So she is asking that, have you checked your bag and inside your almirah? Oh, mother, I can't find it anywhere. Mrs. Jaya is going to scold me today. So he is not finding anywhere his English notebook. And he is very much afraid that Mrs. Jaya is going to scold him today because he don't have book. Well, it's time to leave. Your bus is ready already. I am getting late for office. So her mother is a working woman. So she said that, okay, you go to school because your bus has come. And me also, I am getting late for school, for office. So me also, I will go. Said mother smilingly to herself. She knew Mrs. Jaya will take care of the rest. She knew that Mrs. Jaya, because both of them have planned, so she knew that Mrs. Jaya will handle the situation. Later in class, Mrs. Jaya asked the pupil to take out the English notebook. So now it's time for test. So Mrs. Jaya was inside the class and she asked all the students to take out the English notebook. She handed out the question paper and ordered them to answer the question. While the other children were busy preparing to write, Harish sat staring ahead with tears in his eyes. That means Harish was crying because he didn't have English notebook. Okay? Harish, where is your notebook? Why are not you writing the answer? That means Mr. Jaya have looked him and he said, where is your notebook? Why are you not writing any answer? Ma'am, I have lost my notebook. Oh, really? I am not surprised. In fact, last night I had a dream. That means after this, he said that I have lost my notebook. Mrs. Jaya said, really? I am not so much surprised because I had a dream. What she had a dream? Many books were shouting and complaining about the cruel little children to hurt them. So she had a dream that books are crying, shouting, that one of the little boy has turned them out. They had decided to hide themselves from the little villain. I think my dream is coming true. So she had dreamed that all the books were complaining about the cruel child, small child, cruel child, and they have decided to hide themselves from that child. Harish, how would you like if someone pull your nose, hand, ears or legs? So she is explaining that how would you like when someone will pull your nose, hair, eyes, hand, leg? Would not it hurt? Your book feels the same when you tear them. So she is explaining that when someone pull your eyes, nose, hair, leg, ear, you feel bad. So in the same way, the book also feel bad. Harish thought for a few minutes. His mother and grandparents were always angry with him for this single bad habit. He said, crying. That means Harish thought for a minute that yes, because of this bad habit, my parents are crying. Ma'am, please give me one chance. I promise I will be careful with my books. So he is asking one chance from his ma'am to be a good boy, to not turn his page. Okay. So Mrs. Jaya said, go home and check your bookshelf. I am sure your notebook will have come back there. So she said that, don't worry, go home and check your book. Your notebook might be in the shelf. take today's test in a rough notebook. So she said, okay, don't worry. Today you write in a rough copy and you go home and you check yourself. Remember, don't ever tear pages from your book or keep them dirty. Harish had learned a lesson. So the ma'am has said that don't turn the pages, don't keep your book dirty, and because of this, Harish has already learned a lesson. Harish was surprised when he reached home. The English notebooks was right there on the shelf. Okay, then when he went home, he have seen that the English notebook is there. How did he miss it in the morning? He was surprised at how he could not find the book in the morning. Had Mrs. Jaya dream come true? So he was thinking that might be Mrs. Jaya dreams come true. So by this chapter is ended. So I have provided you the question answer of this chapter. So I hope so you have understood the chapter. The moral of the lesson is we should take care of our book and we should keep our book neat and clean. Okay, thank you.